Hello, guys. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Blackout Tea channel. I am here, guys, today to discuss a topic that a lot of us have already tried to discuss with a lot of mommies out on these YouTube streets. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. Please remember, if you're just walking through the door, go ahead and like the channel. Subscribe if you are not, and turn on those post notification bells so that you guys are updated each and every time we come through. Thank you, guys. Welcome. I hope everybody is having a blessed Monday. I am, health and all. But we're gonna go ahead and get into this, guys. This is some disturbing, I mean overwhelming, disturbing news. This guy here, he is a suspect as a serial rapist from Detroit, but he is accused of sexually abusing young children of women he dated or either befriended. So this is an incident where you have this guy literally befriending women with children so that later on he is able to babysit their kids, get them in his care, and take advantage of them. Yes, crazy. So, a Detroit man who police are calling a serial rapist is accused of sexually abusing at least 5 young children. An investigation started after a child who was seeing a counselor revealed that they had was sexual assaulted by 28-year-old Dietrich Gay. Police allege that Gay has sexually abused at least 5 boys and girls under the age of 15, with the youngest, y'all, being 3 years old. Now, it's heart-wrenching. Yes, it's very sickening. We do know that. Gay is actually accused of befriending or dating the victim's mother so that he could gain access to their children. Now, the victims appear to be family members of girlfriends or even acquaintances. And this individual has an opportunity to be alone with these children, and he's been taking advantage of them totally. Blackwell said the alleged crimes took place in 2021 and early this year in the 8th and 9th precincts. The exact locations aren't provided to protect the victims. Police said Gay, who has a lengthy history of domestic violence, hasn't been cooperating with investigators. Gay arraigned Friday on numerous criminal sexual conduct charges, and so this is still an ongoing investigation. Now, many of us have, our own children, and we all, as a whole, as a community, need to be watching out. But these predators like this, y'all, these predators lurk, and they lurk real closely. You'll be surprised with these people. Now, I'm going to let us take a look at the story here, and then we're going to discuss.
Gay of Detroit being called a serial child rapist, his victims as young as 3 years old. Police say he'd befriend or date women only to gain access to their children.
So, I know Unc them get upset sometime when we say stuff, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, little mommies out here on these streets, so y'all think wannabe mommies or whatever y'all calling yourself at this point, okay? Everybody's seeing the same thing. Shit start becoming believable. Sometimes I don't even understand how some of these parents are in this in the houses with their children and these different men, and y'all will never have no idea, or y'all acting like y'all don't got no idea about what the hell going on.
It's heart wrenching. It's sickening. I mean, when you read these reports of these children, these babies being taken advantage of. 5 victims under 15 years old, as young as 3, little girls and little boys, allegedly sexually abused by Dietrich Gay.
Now, this don't make no sense at all. So you mean to tell me, in all reality, he don't want to be with the mommies. He only really around them to be around the children. Okay.
The state of Michigan versus Dietrich DeMonte.
28-year-old Gay, who has not been cooperative with Detroit police, in court last Friday, visibly distraught as a judge handed down his charges.
These are very serious assaultive allegations.
The victims appear to be family members of friends or acquaintances, and he has this individual has an opportunity to be along with these children, and he's taking.
Now, see y'all, you know why he ain't cooperating? Because first of all, he want to say the kids lying on him, okay? And then second of all, he ain't cooperating because he know once he get his ass back there in that jail, shit gonna get real when motherfuckers find out exactly what his charges are for being in there in the first place and being incarcerated.
Taking advantage totally. Captain Kimberly Blackwell with DP Special Victims Unit says his crimes span from 2021 to early this year and happened in the areas of the 8th and 9th precincts. Nothing specific given about location to protect the victims.
Now, I know that they're not giving locations, but guys, if I have any followers in the Detroit area, if you have dated this guy, if you know this guy, if you know of anybody that knows this guy, you might want to give them this information. If they are in the 8th or the 9th or any other goddamn district over there in Detroit, they need to go ahead and turn him up so that that child is added to his list of victims. Because I can bet you it's way more than 5 children.
Many of us have our own children, and I always say that you look at every case as if this is your family member. Gay came on DPD's radar a couple months ago after one of the alleged victims was seeing a counselor and revealed to them the alleged sexual abuse. After that, investigators pieced together this tragic story.
So again, he could have dated anybody, anywhere at this point. But if his face looks familiar, his name sounds familiar, you might want to check on this. And I also I went research on him. So I heard that he also got his hands, he got issues with his hands when it comes to women. So he beats on women and then wants to have funny business going on with their children on the low. And I think he sort of does that to keep them in some like down vibrational, low vibrational shit.
Sure that he's going away for a very long time. Dietrich Gay apparently has a lengthy criminal past when it comes to domestic violence. This is the first time he's charged with criminal sexual conduct. Jessica Dupnack, Fox.
At the end of the day, guys, I know, y'all want to say, the YouTubers, the commentaries, they're saying stuff. Even the people that watch y'all, literally, y'all want to say that people just saying shit. Ain't nobody gonna sit here and make nothing up. These shit is literally out here happening for real. These things are happening in real life. This is something that should be an eye opener. Okay? It's out here. You have predators. They're watching children. People like this, you normally see them even at parks. They might not have another child with them sometime. They might just be there scoping things out. You might see them at bus stops. Like literally, it's a shame that some adults have these type of issues with children and they refuse to get help. How could you literally say you're going to do anything with a goddamn going 3-year old? I mean, damn, the whole time we ain't gonna do nothing but scream. That shit right there in your head. Knowing that, knowing that should change people like Diedrich's mind, but it doesn't. It doesn't. So it's up to us to protect our children. And it's up to us so that our children feel comfortable speaking to us. How the hell did a counselor get this information out of a child at school before it was even disclosed to the parent? Sometimes you got to go asking questions. You just can't be leaving your kids with any and everybody. Any and everybody, this shows you right here is not for you. These men literally come to live in y'all house and to pry on, and at the same time that they're prying on you females, they're sitting on there trying to pry on the baby. This right here is ridiculous. This is disgusting. This is some nasty shit. And to be honest with y'all, I hope they beat the fuck out of him. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna go ahead and just keep it 100. Because at the end of the day, he's not shedding any tears in court because he's sorry. He's shedding tears because at the end of the day, there are going to be consequences behind what he has done. Not at one point, I'll bet you he's ever stopped to say to himself, like, literally, I need to get help. I'll bet you there won't be a time that anybody could pull anything up where this guy literally went to somebody or some type of agency and said, I have a problem. I have a problem to where I am attracted to babies. What the fuck? Like, this right here goes to show y'all. So y'all little mama gangs out there that just moving these dudes up into y'all house, y'all know them for about a week or met them on the street, and then next thing you know, they living in y'all house, they on y'all YouTube channels, this, that, and the third. Child, please. Y'all is out here collecting predators, boo-boo. You're collecting predators, and then as you collect them, your subscribers are viewing these people, okay? And especially the people that are like me, the ones that's going to stay real, the ones that's going to be genuine with y'all little ass, okay? At the end of the day, y'all need to quit moving these damn people in. These people don't even want y'all. These people is out here lurking for your dang going babies. And you're sitting back and you're acting like, oh, they just gotta want to say something. They just want to make commentary of something. No, heifers. This shit is out here really happening for real. This is really gonna mess all of these kids up, okay? You have children from the age of 15 on down to 3. Literally, the little ones are going to remember this, okay? This is something that's going to stay embedded with them. This is something that these kids are going to need to heal from. And I am so shocked to find out like 5 children already and counting, because like I say, I already know. Let me tell you, anybody that got 5 on their finger, this boy done probably did way more kids than that, but these kids felt that they didn't have nobody to turn to listen to them. But the minute that counselor started talking, started giving them that area where they could feel comfortable, the way they could feel, they could talk, and they could tell them anything, that shit just eased right on out. So I want to know, why was it so hard for it to ease out at home? And I think literally that's because you had a mommy that wasn't paying attention to her children. She wasn't paying attention to her so-called man. She wasn't paying attention to nothing that was going on around her. And a lot of these mommy honors For some reason, they place their world around these men. You placing your world around the men when you got 5 and 6 children, but you're not giving them the proper care, the proper love, so that they feel respected enough to be able to come and tell you, I don't give a damn who it is. It could be Uncle motherfucking Tommy. Okay? If a little motherfucker touch your child, your child should feel comfortable to be able to come and tell you, I don't like being around them. Then that just says a lot. It says a lot that none of these kids were able to open their mouth and speak. And it took for a counselor to drag information out of one, and for tickets and crimes to start racking up on this dude. He's 28 years old, y'all. How long y'all think he been doing this? This ain't something that just started with this fella. This boy been doing this shit. Okay. So at the end of the day, you can say what you want to say, talk about us, you want to talk about us, but we can only tell y'all what we're doing. We can only tell y'all what we seeing. Please do not make it have to be a situation where the news is reported and the news is getting reported on your end about something. You're gonna be like, damn, I know the subscribers been saying this or saying that. However, I wasn't listening. Like, open your mind and your eyes to something and literally at least take a look. At least say you're going to pay attention. Okay? Don't try to drag shit or sweep it up under the rug. Because sometimes, to be honest, what you're trying to sweep shouldn't be swept. Okay? Like, literally. All right, guys. So I just wanted to stop by and speak to you guys on this story. This is very, very disturbing, and I'm definitely going to follow this because at the end of the day, this boy don't need to see lighter day. I'm sorry, he don't need to see lighter day no more. This is just ridiculous. This is just downright ridiculous, and he's going to continue to take advantage of children. This is not something that's going to stop with him. So in other words, I think the best thing for those children and for anybody else out on these streets so that they don't become victims to him is for him to stay in jail.